If it's too much for your hand, it'll be very hard to do. Okay, so for the rose, you start with a base. And then you start for the center. So this is the first one is the center, and it goes all the way around as one piece all the way. Okay? And now you can either do 2 or 3. And the second, this is the first layer. The second layer, I like to go a little bit higher than the center so it doesn't look like a cabbage. So bring it up and down. And then you start behind the next one. I'm going to do 3 on this one. Bring it up and down. And then I'm starting back here and bring it up and around. Okay? So right there you could stop. You could trim it a little bit, and that could be a rosebud. Or you can go and do the next one. So the next one, you start in between the petals, and you start down and around. Up and down. Always starting behind the next petal. You can even go one more.
It's just beautiful.
Okay. I don't even like that one, so I will save all my flowers though, and then I'll sell them tomorrow for you guys. They'll be like 50 cents each.
You guys have that recorded, right? Yes.
These scissors we sometimes use if you have a bigger flower, okay? I can go and see if I can grab them. Class is out downstairs, so these should be available. So it's a little bit easier to move the heavier flower, okay? You want to see the rose one more time? So you need a good base. So you need to make sure it's nice and tight, okay? And that's your first one. So this, I can tell this is a fatter tip. You see how fat it is? Like it's very bulky on the bottom. I don't like that. That's why I close my tip. I'm gonna just keep using this one, but that's why I close the tip, because it just bulks up there on the edge. And then I start, and I go up. Start from the behind the second petal.
Is there any reason why you go counterclockwise?
No, some people go the other way.
Both. You do like clockwise first and then counterclockwise.
Sometimes, yeah.
You're doing your base. Right?
And then when I do the ranunculus, I go this way. So it just depends. I don't want to add another one because I think it's going to be messy, so I can stop here. Okay. If it's a smaller one, then you can go ahead and pull it off and just place it on. Okay. Let's see what this bag looks like. We can also do a carnation. I'm going to show you guys a carnation because it's okay to be messy. You don't have to be perfect. And it's really good if the carnation one is striped. And so if you stripe your bag, you want to make sure like the very thin part is where the stripe is. It just gives it, that's how carnations are, you know, always a little bit darker at the tip. So we need a mound. Be a little bit wider. And now I'm going to go straight up and down to start. And I'm just going to wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it. Kind of work around.
You go in between them?
And then I start going in between. And then as I start going, I'm going to start going a little bit farther down and out. That's right. And it's okay if you go in different. And then you can even come out more. But all I'm doing is just kind of shaking my hand, okay?
I should make those pretty nice. Too much.
So to use these scissors, you just go underneath the paper. Gently place it down and then pull it away. Okay, and I'm gonna